Good afternoon and welcome to the Midday Mull for Thursday the 7th of May. Reading from the letter to the Hebrews, chapter 12, verse 7. Endure hardship as discipline. God is treating you as children. And the writer then continues and says that our earthly fathers disciplined us and we respected them. How much more, he continues, should we submit to the Father of our spirits and live? Our fathers disciplined us for a little while as they thought best. But God disciplines us for our good, that we may share in his holiness. No discipline seems pleasant at the time, but painful. Later on, however, it produces a harvest of righteousness and peace for those who have been trained by it. And that's a kind of idea that doesn't sit well in contemporary society, where we aim at comfort and ease. And you think of all the devices we have in our homes to make life easier, less difficult, to take away hardship. And so suddenly, when the Bible says to us, sometimes hardship is actually from God and for our good, it's quite a strange idea. And we need to remember that when the writer was addressing the Hebrews, this was first century Roman world where hardship wasn't just having to sit at your home and watch TV all day. The hardship would entail losing your job, losing your livelihood, being locked in prison, being chased out of the community, being ostracized, losing your business because nobody would trade with you as this strange sect of the way. And the writer says, endure it. Because in the process, God is shaping you. God is using this, he says, to produce a harvest of righteousness and peace. Now, it's difficult to say that just as a blanket statement. Sometimes things we go through, we won't see this as being part of God's training. But we hold on to the idea that God uses everything for our good. And sometimes as we're facing hardship and a struggle, to know that it's not that God's abandoned us. God is there. And God is even using those situations for our good and for his glory. So I pray that you don't have hardship and discipline and struggle, but when you do, bear it well, for it is God's will.